Hello, so if you did not know, I am very obsessed with the show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which is a wonderful musical comedy. The finale of the show came out a year ago on April 5th, 2019. This is going to contain spoilers, by the way. Ever since I watched the finale, I was like, hey, I wonder what the song Rebecca sang at the open mic night would sound like. And if you have never ventured on my channel before, I write songs, and I was like, I'm gonna try to write that. So this is my take on this song. If you want to hear a little bit more about like my process writing it and why I made certain like decisions, I'm gonna be talking about that afterwards. And also, like, disclaimer, I know like the audio isn't the best. I did my best. Yeah. Alright, here you go. At 26, I thought that love would bring me happiness, heal all of the wounds inside my heart. The New York streets were my old fix, but they just brought me emptiness, so I wanted to find a brand new start. That glittery feeling deep within my chest, I thought loving him would light the dark and erase all my mess. Well, it sure was no fairy tale, but soon it became clear that somehow what I needed just happened to be here. West Covina, California. You wouldn't believe the way I felt. Should have seen the way I was before you. Loving you helped me discover myself. Along the way I found a boy or two or three, but none of them could help me find my worth. I only knew how to love the way my parents taught me, and let's be real, they were kind of the worst. But along the way I found a loyal group of friends who showed me life doesn't just have to be a means to an end. And it sure was no fairy tale, but soon it became clear that somehow what I needed just happened to be here. West Covina, California. You wouldn't believe the way I felt. Should have seen the way I was before you. Loving you helped me discover myself. He got down on one knee, I waited at the altar, but something went wrong and he faltered. I planned all my days being his wife, didn't know who I was if he wasn't in my life, but I realized that day as I sat on the plane, that life is a choice that we all have to make. So I grabbed a notebook, picked up my pen, found that using my voice is the way to begin. West Covina, California. You wouldn't believe the way I felt. Should have seen the way I was before you. Loving you helped me discover myself. Oh, West Covina, California. You wouldn't believe the way I felt. Should have seen the way I was before you. Loving you helped me discover myself. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I had a really awesome time writing it. First of all, if you're not super familiar with any of like the interviews or like cast behind the scenes stuff outside of the show, you might be kind of confused as to why I didn't write like a comedy song and wrote something like very serious and like sincere. And that's because there was this interview, if I can find it, I'll link it in the description,
with Rachel Bloom and Aline Brosh McKenna, who are the show's co-creators, about how Rebecca wouldn't necessarily write comedy songs. Like, we don't know what her voice sounds like, because these different songs that she imagines in her head throughout the show are her trying to fit into all of these different roles. I just kind of tried to write something that was pretty, like, earnest, because that's kind of how I felt like she would write. And also, I'm not funny. I can't write comedy songs. I've never tried to write one, and maybe I should, but that just seemed like so scary to me, and so I was like, no. I don't listen to like a whole lot of show tunes, but I thought that Rebecca's, you know, since Rebecca does, I think her music is would be very informed by that. So I tried to go with some sort of like a poppy, show-tune-y vibe. I'd heard a lot of people sort of in the fandom talking about, oh, wouldn't it be so cool if the song she sang at the end of the show was West Covina, the first song of the show. And then other people were like, well, yeah, but that song is so rooted in like delusion that it wouldn't make sense if she wrote that and sang it. So I wanted to kind of like take the idea of West Covina, and because like that's what the whole show is about, how this, you know, ultimately this action rooted in delusion actually ended up being this force of good in both Rebecca's lives and also all of the lives of the people she touches in West Covina. I mean, you know, most of them. I actually really liked playing with the idea of West Covina as a love interest, because obviously that's a metaphor for the life she built for herself there, which is ultimately a lot healthier and better. And so I thought that was kind of a cool thing to sort of pepper in the song in the chorus. I was so excited to write this bridge because I really wanted it to feel like this like emotional climax, and I hope I did a good job. I mean, I like what I came up with. I really like the line I realized that day as I sat on the plane that life is a choice we all have to make, because I think that like taking responsibility for your own life and choices and happiness is such a huge theme throughout the series, and it's such an important one. I do absolutely want to mention the fact that I finished writing this song on an Instagram live after I did another live stream on this channel that I think is still up a couple of weeks ago, where I played the beginnings of this song, and some of the wonderful people in the Tumblr Crazy X community came and they were like, you should finish it, and I was like, you're right, I should finish it. So they kind of bullied me into finishing it, which I'm so glad that they did. And then I ended up finishing it on an Instagram live, and so I did get some awesome input for like lines and rhymes from people that were watching that, and so it really felt like, especially like the end of the song, you know, came together in this very like community driven built aspect, and I feel like that is so true to like the meaning of the show and like the community of the people who made it and the people who love it, and I don't know, it just felt very fitting for that to be the way I finished this song. So that was a very cool thing, and I'm very glad that I got to share that moment with those people. I think that it's my responsibility as someone with even a teeny tiny platform to just remind you guys to stay safe and stay inside, and like just, you know, take all the precautions you need to. I know it's hard and scary, but it is ultimately the right thing to do. I hope to be getting some more videos out to you soonish now that I have abundant free time. But honestly, if I'm being honest, I've been finding it really hard to motivate myself to like even do like school. So like anything else that is not like mandatory, and school even feels not mandatory at this point, so that's really terrible for me because I can't handle that. It has been hard, so we're trying our best here. And be nice to yourself if you feel like you're not getting anything done, because this is like a terrible global crisis and it's not like a vacation. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you kind of keep an eye on this channel or my social media, which is linked down below, I'm planning on doing some more live streams just to like bring some joy and music into your life, and I'm thinking about making it like a weekly thing every Monday evening. Thanks for watching this and for supporting this. Oh, and also I turned 18, so I'm an adult now, so that's kind of cool. So yeah. Cool. Okay. Bye. I will see you at some point whenever I get the motivation to make another video.